Hello, my loves. Big, beautiful Solstice Blessings to you. To you all, I'd like to share a few things that came through from my ceremony this morning on release and, what gets to move forward into the return to light. And what came through for me were 3 questions. And I'd like to share those 3 questions with you. So before I do that, the solstice is the shortest day, and it's an opportunity to come back to the bones of who we are, to the bare bones of really knowing ourselves deeply and knowing what it is that we're bringing through and purifying that essentially. And I also feel it's a time of celebration. It's a time of celebrating that we got through the harvest and celebrating that we created warm homes, we created provisions for the winter, and we get to, it's a time for real kind of both solitude and connection in the kind of like in a balance. And I love tuning into that as well. But the questions that came through were, what does the light of truth feel like in your body for you? And I think this question came from the distractions. Hey, look over here. Hey, look over here. Hey, look over here. There's this collapse. There's this crisis. There's, all of these things that are kind of distracting our focus. And what the journey to the bones does is it really brings you back into your awareness of who you are and how you're bringing your light into the world. Like, there's all of this energetics in the world, but that gets to be distilled through the love of your heart, through the wisdom of your soul, and then bring it through, So I'm going to repeat that question again because it seems really super potent. It seems, what is the light of your truth? First of all. And then the second part of that is like, what do you know that looks like in the world? What does your light and your love feel like and your truth when you bring it into the world? What do people tell you that they really see in you, that you really feel in you? And so that you can really crystallize. And it's not just actually the things that are witnessed, it's the things that actually sometimes really irritate you if they're not there. There's something really pristine about your soul that sometimes the things that irritate us aren't there for healing. They're just so that you can bring your clarity and your wisdom into the world. So I'm going to give you an example. What if you're the person who always brings the food? What if you're the person who always makes the tea? What if you're the person who is always the instigator? What if you're the person who always heeds caution and asks for reflection? What if you're the person who can see the clarity of truth that may not be present in the group? What if all of those parts get distracted and forget that they are the light of truth? That the light of truth of bringing the biscuits is knowing that connection is important. That the light of truth of seeking caution is that we get to come to counsel, that we get to reflect, that we get to make decisions together. What if the person who sees the light of truth is the person who doubts? Because what if that truth doesn't matter anymore? Because look at what's happening in the world. Yeah, I want to invite you to come back into the body, into the light that is within you, and really know that clarifying, purifying, plugging that in to the source is the most important thing that you can do now. I'm not asking you to put blinkers on. I'm asking you to know that the thing that you are gets to be expressed with the purity through the heart with love right now. And then when you really feel that, when you really know, that's me. I'm always telling people to slow down. I'm saying that actually I'd like to have a conversation about that. I'm the person who doesn't take I'm fine for an answer. I'm the person who doesn't fly ahead. I'm the person that heeds warnings. Know that that is necessary. That the thing that makes you churn inside, that makes you recoil, there is wisdom in that. And rather than letting that light go out or fade or get confused or distracted, is a case of really crystallizing that. And so I feel that these questions are about really clarifying what it is that is your essence that you're bringing into the world. I think a lot of people think it's going to be a big project, or it's going to be a big speech, or, you know, a career change. And actually, we bring our essence into everything we do. It's a thing that we bring to everywhere, every single place we sit. Every single circle we sit in, every single sofa or train seat, or, you know, standing at the bus stop, the person you are then, in that time, the person queuing in traffic, you know, the person who sat around the table with your family. What is it that's your essence, your light of truth that you're bringing into those moments? And how does it feel in your body and those around you when you bring it through with the light and the love of truth? And the second part of this is, then what do I get to let go of? What do I let go of? Now I've clarified the light and the love of my truth. And this is about the light shining outwards from you. It's not about losing hope, seeing what's happening. It's about being the light. And that's what's come through this solstice for me to share with you. Again, huge solstice blessings, and shine the light of your truth with love, and see you soon.